touchdown. Take us through that.
Well, I mean, they were giving us a defense that we know that was the weak part of the defense, and Coach Spav had a great call. He knew going into that series that if they gave us that look, then that play would be open, and they called it. Will put the ball right on the money as he usually does, and that was the end result for it.
Yeah. What about this stretch? Playing East Carolina and then Delaware State coming up. How do you guys approach it?
I think it's about us. I think we need to just focus on getting better as a team. I think we don't need to get comfortable at all. We need to keep improving throughout the weeks because we know we've got a tough stretch ahead of us. Once we get into conference play, it's a continuous grind throughout the season. So we really just have to keep getting better every week. Watch the film, see what we missed, see what we did wrong, and just continue to get better from it.
David, you obviously have a quarterback background. So when you think about what Will's done through his first 2 weeks and the fact that he hasn't played quarterback in almost 2 years, what exactly has he put together and accomplished to get from there to where he is right now?
A lot of people use the term, quarterback for Will, and he's much more than a quarterback. He's a straight-out football player. I mean, you saw that last week in the Virginia Tech game. Him making plays with his feet, doing other things. He's much more than just a quarterback. He's just a ball player. I mean, that's what he is. I think he does a great job getting us in the right play. Just putting the ball where only his receivers can get it. And, I'm really excited for him this year. I think he's going to have a great year. So that's really my take on him. He's much more than a quarterback. He's a football player. And, that's really the difference with a lot of guys. A lot of people can throw the ball, but, a lot of people can't, make the plays when everything doesn't work out the right way or, if the defense doesn't do the right thing, he does that. Which I think will translate really well to the next level. Everything that he's doing.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, he almost threw the touchdown pass while on his back, almost on the one play in the second quarter. Is that a play that a quarterback shouldn't make? I mean, is that a play only he can make?
I mean, like I said, he's a football player. Like some quarterbacks might not stand in there for that. They might, just kind of take the sack or something like that. But Will's a ball player, and that's what makes him such a good quarterback. And, it's exciting to see what he's going to do this season. I mean, I see it all the time. But, seeing him in there when the lights come on, he shows up. And that's really, a big difference from a lot of other guys around the country and stuff like that. So that's what I take.
Thank you.
Marcus beats you by how far in a 40-yard dash?
Oh, geez. I mean, we would never set that up because I would never be dumb enough to run against him. But he's got some serious speed, and I think it really is going to help our offense. I think it adds another dimension to our offense that defenses have to prepare for, and I think that's really I think it's a really good combination with the receivers.
Well, what you just said, that he has another dimension and he had something in the offense that the other. How much difference do you think he might have made last week in there?
I think he definitely would have made a difference. Last week, I think we schemed the way we did last week with knowing not having him. But definitely, I think he could have helped us last week for sure. I mean, his speed is something you can't teach. So, it definitely could help us on some deep balls and stuff like that. We're happy to have him back. And he's going to just keep running.
I don't know how many you caught, I think 15, 16 balls of the first two games, but you feel surprised they left you uncovered there right before the end of the half?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of were talking about it on the sideline, how they were playing our screen game and stuff like that, and thought we could have an open shot if they both shot, and we did, and it came wide open, and that was the result of a 75-yard touchdown. So it was cool.
When you say we, is it something you and Will, or something you Jake and Will, or something?
Kind of all of us as a collective group, the receivers going to Coach Spav and talking to Will and all that about it. And Coach Spav always talks to Will and sees if he thinks it'll be open and stuff like that. So it was kind of a collective group, all talking about it, and I ended up hitting. So
is that maybe a little bit of the quarterbacking, saying, hey, You got eyes out there too, coming at him a little bit.
I mean, I try to, talk to Coach Babb and, Will, whenever I see something. But, I'm not on the sideline telling them, what to call. Will's the quarterback, and, Coach Babb is the offensive coordinator for a reason. They know how to get us in the right plays and everything like that. So, I give my opinion, and if they want to call it, they call it.